are live.
Hi everybody, we are back again.
Hey, it's Jennifer and Surinder here at Seven Company Weight Loss, and we are continuing our Summer Loving Recipes series. And I hope you all are enjoying the recipes that we've been providing for you. And we want to see some pictures, and we want you to post and share. But today, we're circling back around to salads. And so Surinder is going to be sharing with you how she used some rotini to make some wonderful pasta salads. Take it away, Surinder.
Okay, so today I'm gonna show you two recipes. The first one is the rotini Italian style, and the second one is the zesty zucchini rotini salad. So both of them we use our idle protein rotini. One packet each.
Phase 1 friendly.
Yes. Okay. So for that, for the rotini Italian style, I've used 8 ounces of chicken. You can use ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, whatever you want to. So I have cooked it beforehand because it takes a little while. 1 teaspoon of oil, and I just throw in the ground chicken and cooked until it's brown and the water is dried up. And here I have used 2 cups of tomatoes. So what I've done with the tomatoes is I put them in the blender and then put it on the stove in the pan and let it cook. And I reduced it to like a 1 cup to make it like a thicker sauce.
So how many tomatoes did you use?
Well, I used, there are 2 cups. There are 2 cups, so I reduced it to 1 cup.
Okay.
Yeah. So I measured it when I blended it. So I did 2 cups. So in this I added a little bit of salt, added protein salt, and I added Italian seasoning, and I added 1 clove of garlic. And also I used the 2nd clove of garlic in the ground chicken as well. So with the oil I added in chopped up ground garlic, and then added the chicken and let it cook. And then here I have 1 cup of chopped up red peppers. You can use any color. You can use green, you can use orange.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like. And I have 1 cup of chopped up mushrooms in quarters.
So this is going to be like spaghetti sauce. This is going to be
That's right. If you see, 2 cups, 3, 4 cups. 8 ounces of your chicken. And also I have already prepared the rotini for you. That's 2 packets. Half of it's gonna go in the chicken and half of it is gonna go in the salad.
So I have a question for you, Surinder, because I understand that sometimes there's a trick to making the rotini so it turns out just right. So how do you cook it?
Well, on the box it says 8 to 10 minutes, and I would do it extra about 2 minutes. Then it gets soft. And if you see it, I just left a little bit of water in there so that it doesn't get dry. So I'm gonna
do that on the stove?
Yeah, I did it on the stove.
But only a couple minutes, not the 8 to 10.
No, 8 to 10.
Oh, do
boil,
it 8 to 10.
Boil 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, or even 12. Sometimes I go over 12.
Okay.
And then I have just 1/4 cup of onions. If that's optional, if you want to add right at the end. And I have some chopped up basil. Okay, so let's get started with that.
And just as a reminder, she adds the onions at the end because we don't want to cook the onions because they turn into more sugar. So
right.
we eat our onions raw, just so you know.
Okay, so
I'm going to scoot over here and do a little close-up as you're
I've just
cooking.
turned on the stove. So can you tilt it to the food?
I'm going to tilt it.
Okay, I think it's working, but a little slow. That's the reason why I cook it from home, so you know it doesn't take long.
Hi, Katie. We see you. All right.
Make sure you try this recipe, Katie. So it's warming up. It smells really nice, garlic. And Italian food is all about garlic and all about the herbs and spices. And you know, like I always say, if you want to add more, you want it hot, you can add a little bit more heat to it. So there you are. My chicken is heating up, if you can see that, and it's pretty dry, and it will get wet once I put all the ingredients in it.
So really, this is your Italian night. You can have spaghetti night.
So there goes the tomatoes.
And now is the time to get your tomatoes, right?
Yes.
Because tomatoes
Yeah.
are so fresh. Get them at the
Yeah.
farmer's
Yeah.
market.
That's right. They're pretty cheap as well.
Mm.
And you can always make extra and freeze it. You can make extra sauce and put it in the freezer, and whenever you're ready, you can just take it out and just cook. It saves time.
Yum.
So once that heats up, I am going to add the peppers.
Okay.
1 cup of pepper. And of course, if you want to make double, you can also make double, and that can last. And also the mushrooms.
Yum. So those mushrooms are going to have to cook down a bit.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I wish you guys could smell it.
Yeah,
Smells
it looks
so
good
good.
too. It looks good.
I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Spaghetti. Well, I guess rotini. Not really spaghetti.
Rotini Italian style. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this cook for a little while before I add the rest of the stuff. So for 3 items left: the pasta, the basil,
Basil.
and
Oh
the
yeah.
onions.
Gotta have
So
basil.
while this is cooking, let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
So the next one is, let me get my paper.
It's another rotini dish.
That's the zesty zucchini rotini salad.
So these are great. Like this is a more of a fresh one or
Mhm.
cold one.
Yeah.
And so if you've got to go to a picnic or a barbecue,
Yeah.
you could take this salad with you and eat your ideal protein and stay on protocol.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Okay, so now here I have 1 cup of zucchini. I have half a cup of onions. You can use red onions, you can use white onions, you can use sweet onions, whichever you prefer. And of course, if you want to use other vegetables, you can use that as well. Cauliflower is nice in salad, broccoli is nice in salad. Throw in some spinach, which is unlimited, so you could do that. And I have some red pepper here, and then I have about 1/4 cup of chopped up dill. So what I did with these 3 vegetables is I put a little bit of lemon and this pinch of salt. I did it this morning, so this was about 4 hours ago. You can keep it overnight as well. So what happens is it marinates the vegetables, and when you eat it, it's really good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start adding the vegetables. There goes the zucchini.
So none of this is being cooked except the pasta was already cooked.
That's right, yeah.
Oh gosh, you should smell this. The dill. Mmm.
So that's your 1 cup of zucchini, 1 cup of onions. If you don't like onions, then you can use something else.
Yeah, that's a
Other
lot of
vegetables.
onions.
Yeah. And again, it's about half a cup of
Red peppers.
pepper.
And that makes it so colorful and pretty.
Yes.
And remember, you always want your meals to be colorful.
Okay. So to this, look how it already looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
To this, I am going to add half of the pasta. So remember, this is like 2 packets.
Okay.
So just drain it.
Because half of it you're going to use
It's
for
gonna
that,
go
right?
in there, yes.
Okay.
So there you are. Half of the pasta goes in there.
I mean, look how delicious this looks.
Yeah, it does.
And it's a lot.
Yep.
That's a lot of food.
And like I said, you can use the vegetables you like. And lastly, dill. Chopped up dill.
Mm. And what did you say you put the lemon juice on?
All the vegetables.
All the vegetables.
Lemon
and a
juice,
little bit of salt.
little bit of salt.
And that's like just a little bit of marinade.
Yes.
Look how beautiful that is. Are pretty, pretty. I'm gonna make sure we get a close up of that.
Close up, yeah. There you are, and you little bit of black pepper.
Mm.
And your salad is ready. You want to do the close up?
Yeah, yes, I've got it close up.
There you are.
Wait, I lost you. Lower it down a little bit. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I mean, that's a lot of food.
Yeah. So that is your salad done. And now let's go back to our cooking.
And again, I wish you guys could smell it. It smells so good. It was looking wonderful.
Yep.
Mmm. I always love when Surinder cooks, because then I get to eat it.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm adding that 1 packet of pasta into the chicken and vegetables.
Now again, you could double this and freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Freeze
Yes,
half of it.
yes.
Wow, it's really beautiful.
You know, it's nice if you're having people around, you know, you're making some Italian dishes for them. And you can always make this, and believe me, they would go for this one rather than their own. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to add some freshly chopped up basil.
Now, did you chop everything in your little food processor?
Now this one is by hand.
By hand?
Big one.
Okay.
Can we smell the basil?
I can smell it. So there you've got the red and the green and
Yeah.
the colors. And this one has a lot of beautiful
I
colors.
love the smell. Okay, so there you are. It's done. Now lastly, you know, if you want to, since we cannot cook onions, if you like onions, you know, a little bit of crunch, you can add just a little bit of onions right at the end. But make sure you turn off the stove and you can add your onions.
Okay. A little crunch, a little oomph.
Yep, so there you are.
Wow.
So I'm sure you want to try some, Jennifer.
I definitely want to try
Okay,
some.
so let me put some in here.
I wish you guys were here. You could try it with us. So really, all you need is the rotini. Everything else, fresh
Yeah.
ingredients from the farmer's market.
I was
from the store.
thinking of something else, Jennifer. Well, they're most welcome if anybody wants to come in and see the live video and taste the food.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I'd come in.
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Try some. I've got a plate for you.
Okay.
There you are. And that's your spoon. Oh, it looks so nice.
It does.
And I've got
Forks.
forks for you.
This is my favorite part, my little treat here. And thank you, Surinder.
Try some salad as well.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Get a little bit of this. And I will give you my seal of approval here in just a moment. Surinder, you need to get some?
Yeah, I'll try. You try first.
Okay, I'll try first. Oh, a little bit hot. Mmm. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Let me try one of those.
Yeah.
So,
there you are. There are your two
Really
dishes,
good.
all phase 1 friendly, at exactly what you are allowed to eat.
So if you want to get the recipe, just let us know here at Seven Company. We'll have the recipe. They're on our blog at www.sevencompany.com. Go to the blog. You'll find Summer Lovin' recipes. Everything is on there, and we, of course, you can get the idle protein here. Everything else is at the grocery store or the farmer's market. This is a great time to go to the farmer's market.
Absolutely, everything is just so cheap.
Yeah, and we want to see your dishes. So we really want you to do this and then share it with us, share it with your coach, share it with Surinder, share it on Facebook. You'll get a little prize from us if you do it. And next week, we're hoping to do some more ideal protein, fun mocktails, and summer refreshing drinks.
Yeah.
So if you have any ideas of what you'd like us to do, but we have a few ideas. And
if you want to come over and try,
come over.
Yes.
We usually do these around 3 o'clock on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Just reach out to us, let Surinder know, let the front desk know, and come on in. We'd love to have a live audience.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so we thank you, and Surinder and I are going to munch on this.
Eat more.
Eat more. Okay, so have a great rest of
See
your
you
day.
next week. Enjoy your cooking.